Good morning. My name is Chris Fox, and today we're talking about setting SMART goals for 2019. Now, before I get into how you set these SMART goals and kind of what the components of a SMART goal are, I wanted to talk about why goals are so important. For me personally, almost everything notable I have accomplished in my life has been done in the last 10 years. And it's no accident that 10 years ago, I read a book called Getting Things Done, and I started tracking my goals and writing things down. And all of a sudden, I started to accomplish the things that I'd wanted to accomplish. I got stuff done because I was writing it down. And along the way, as I was sort of learning the ropes and getting better at managing my life, I came across a study that was conducted by Harvard University in 1953. And they were trying to track the benefits, if any, of specific written goals. Like if you write down your goals, does it have any effect? And they came back in 20 years, in 1973, and they tracked down everybody from this class who'd taken the study. And as it turned out, only 3% of that class had recorded their goals. Those 3% were worth more than the other 97% combined. They were worth far, far more, and it makes sense when you think about it. These 3% knew exactly what they wanted, and they went out and got it. Real tough to get what you want if you don't know exactly what that is. So let's go over the components of a SMART goal. And guys, I gotta be honest, if the system doesn't work for you, if it feels too complex, you can boil it down to know what you want and set a specific goal that you're gonna attain it by. That's simple. But if you want the full system, and this is what I learned a million years ago back in the ancient time, the ancient darkness known as the 90s, SMART goals start with specific. So the S part of SMART is specific. You are trying to make your goal as specific as possible. If it's vague, I'm going to publish some stuff in 2019, then it's not really helpful because you haven't really defined in your own brain what it is you're trying to accomplish. And as you've heard in other motivational videos from me, your subconscious knowing what you're trying to do is really important. So you got to make it specific. You want to make it measurable. And how is that different than specific? Well, it means that along the way, there's going to be milestones you can track. So for example, if I am writing a 100,000 word novel and I am setting the specific goal that I need to have this done in 2 months, then I need to write 50,000 words a month to get it done in time. And that makes it measurable. I can track every single day to make sure that I'm hitting that word goal. It's got to be attainable. This one, I debate its importance, but really when you think about it, it kind of is critical. It sort of goes without saying, but you need to make sure that whatever this goal is attainable. If I set a goal, a specific goal of I'm going to be a center for the Chicago Bulls by 2021, odds are really high that I'm going to fail in that goal because it's not attainable, because I am not going to ever be athletically endowed enough, if you will, to play in the NBA. This last one, this is the one that feels weakest to me, and yeah, they were trying to get it to fit the word SMART, but relevant. Is this goal relevant to you? Like, think about what you sort of want overall, and if you're setting a goal that doesn't have anything to do with it, if you want to be a best-selling author, and you're setting goals instead that have to do with weight loss, and you're dividing your focus, then, maybe you want to revisit that goal and see if it should make it onto your list. So, I guess relevant does make sense, although, again, it sort of feels like a weak part of the goal-setting process to me. And then finally, the last part of it is time-based, meaning that you are setting a sunset date for this. You're saying, by X date, I have accomplished this thing. And this too sort of layers into specific. So you could take all 5 of these and boil them down to know what you want, set specific milestones for its achievement, and then go out and do it. It's really that simple. And a lot of people get bogged down in process, or they just, they sort of once over it and give a nebulous definition of what it is that they're trying to do. So if I could leave you with one piece of advice for the new year, it would be between now and January 1st, sit down and write out a vision of who you would like to be at the end of 2019. Like if everything goes perfectly, who are you going to be? And then from that target identity, from the person you would love to become, see if you can glean or draw out some goals, some specific things that you'll need to achieve to get there. Do you need to sell a certain number of books, publish a certain number of novels, meet certain specific people, learn more about certain types of advertising? What are your milestones? What are going to get you to that end goal that you're after? And to that end, I'm going to do the same exercises I'm making you guys do. What I'm going to do for next week's video, I'm going to show you my publishing schedule for 2019. And it's pretty aggressive, certainly more aggressive than this year. And you can see sort of how it lines up and how I am utilizing the SMART goal process to get there. So anyway, guys, I hope this is useful. I would love to hear about your goals in the comments of the video. What are you guys going to do in 2019? Like, what are you trying to do? Who are you trying to become? What crazy things are you going to accomplish? Let's get there together. Anyway, guys, I do need to get back to the writing. BERT has gone out to beta readers and people are liking it a lot so far, so I'm super excited. Crocs Rising went live, Crocs Rises went live and is doing tremendously well, but I do need to get book 6 in that series out, so I am now working on Nefarious Fast and Furiously. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get back to the writing and I will see you next week.